Hi, welcome to the Algiers Auditorium. I'm Michael Lewis. Want to just update you all on some of the information on our new reality of doing business here at the Algiers Auditorium. In this new awakening of COVID-19, there are a few things that we needed to do to enhance our level of service. So if you all just take time to come with me right now. So this is our main buffet area. Main buffet area is the closest area to our kitchen. So this is where we serve a lot of the hot entree items. My staff has always been required to wear black gloves, no matter what. During an event, they have to have black gloves. They're touching plates, touching forks, touching cups, they're throwing away trash. So one of the enhancements that I've done here was just make sure that they actually wore a mask now as they're serving the buffet items. But more importantly, we are going to put down some signage for social distancing on the floor itself. Over on the wall, as guests are in line to go with social distancing, we have an automated hand sanitizer station with a sticker here as well, indicating that as they come along, if they feel as though their hands may or may not have bacteria, they have an opportunity to go with a foam hand sanitizer. I'm adding an additional staff member to hand guest plates as they're in line, so that those guests will be able to they'll be able to get a plate without touching or contaminating the rest of the plates at the station. Now, the buffet, like I mentioned, all my staff has always been required to wear black gloves. Now they'll have a mask. As you can see, the food is facing us. The names of the items will be in line for the guests to actually know what that is. So if they're looking at a jambalaya, Creole pasta, red beans, rice, fried chicken, fried catfish, whatever the menu options the main host selected for them, they'll know what's in the buffet. We just wouldn't have the buffet fully gate open to where everybody's breathing. This allows us to control the flow of food, but if a guest happen to be in line with or without a mask, we're trying to eliminate that. At the carving station, again, they'll be able to see this. We are getting an acrylic barrier being built to where you can see the food, but they won't be able to breathe directly on it. And again, all my staff serves with gloves as well as a mask, trying to eliminate as much contaminants throughout the event as humanly possible. Now, if you continue to walk with me, part of some of those enhancements, these are some of the black gloves that all my staff are required to wear. I'm now implementing that all my staff wear aprons. These are waitress aprons. So around their person, they would have this on, extra gloves, mask as well as extra mask, just depending on what may or may not have happened to the first, along with hand sanitizer. So these things would be found within their apron. So as they're walking throughout the facility, even if they had to take the gloves off for whatever odd reason, they still have hand sanitizer. Or if a guest happens to need hand sanitizer, they have it on their person. I'm going a step above and beyond. And when I say above and beyond, I'm investing in an active pure technology system, 2 of them to be specific. These 2 technology systems cover, one covers up to 3,000 square feet. The other will cover another 3,000 square feet. So what this does is kill 99.9% of all airborne pathogens within the facility. So we're looking at any airborne bacteria, diseases, things of that nature. Those active pure systems will help reduce the spread of any cold or flu that may have been spread within the facility. We have social distancing signs as guests are approaching the bar area. These social distancing signs will definitely keep the reduce of people being in close proximity at the bar as much as humanly possible. But more importantly, since everybody will be at the bar for a beverage at some point throughout the evening, to protect not only my staff as bartenders, we have acrylic signs. These signs allow the guests to order their drink, but reach underneath and grab their drink without touching the metal surface itself. My bartenders will be able to fix the beverages, hand the guests the napkins and the straws, and keep the line moving as quickly as humanly possible. As you can see, the selection of alcohol array hopefully keeps them not in awe, depending on what bar package those folks use. Now, if we go to the bar side two is the same thing. Just to give y'all a quick example, notice, hey, can I get a Heineken? Yes, here's your Heineken. You're able to go underneath, grab your Heineken. Can I get a beverage? Can I get a beverage? You can. So I got the bar now separated from one bartender from the other with the acrylic signs as well, allowing guests just to order their drinks with the same level of social distancing as humanly possible. Now, for our larger menu selections, weddings, buffet packages that require display items. Display items are just hand hors d'oeuvres, sandwiches, dips, eggs, things of that nature. Soups. These are self-serve stations. So with these self-serve stations, I will have an attendant here just to hand someone a bowl if it was a gumbo or a bisque soup or whatever the case may be. But this attendant also's main job is to make sure that the folks that are in line are having a mask on, because it is a self-serve station. Being a self-serve station, want to make sure nobody isn't coming up here without a mask and just breathing on the food itself. So that's one of the just the elevation of more staff. Implementation of more staff is more costly, but it's much safer. Another example is just the plates. Got an attendant here to hand the guest plates, making sure that everyone in line actually has on a mask as they grab whatever food items are here. There's another hand sanitizer station here, and I didn't point out the automated one by the bar. So within this lobby area, we actually have 3 hand sanitizer stations for guests to consistently find themselves. So as they're eating and they're touching and they're hugging, they will always have the ability to find a hand sanitizer station so they can sanitize their hands as much as humanly possible. So I hope this information was helpful for those of you who wanted to know what we're doing in this new era of COVID-19 and pandemic living until we find a vaccine and a cure. But more importantly, this is just going to be a new reality for me going forth, as far as the level of business and service that I can share with you all to make sure that not only our staff is safe, but you and your guests are safe and healthy as well. God bless, be safe.